Tonight, live on ESPN Plus, Bob Arum's Top Rank Boxing presents Jeff Horn versus Terence Crawford for the WBO World Welterweight title, straight from the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada. There are 8 fights on this card. I will go through each fight, give you the fighter's name, the weight they're fighting at, and how many rounds they're going for. Let's get it. First fight at welterweight, David Comiskey, who has 1 win, 0 losses, 0 draws, in a 6-round bout versus Trevor Lavin, who has 1 win, 0 losses, 0 draws. There's not much information on Comiskey. He's a short notice fighter. Trevor Lavin, the 27-year-old, which is crazy. 27, only has 1 win. I see him getting the victory. Next at light heavyweight, Steven Nelson, 10-0 in a 6-round bout versus Deshaun Webster, who has 10 wins, 1 loss, and 0 draws. Steve Nelson is 30 years old, out of Omaha, Nebraska. He has to be somehow connected to Bud Crawford, because a 30-year-old at heavyweight, they only debuted in 2016. I don't think Top Rank would just put him on because they believe in him. But I do tonight, and I believe Steven Nelson will win by KO over Deshaun Webster. Next, for the WBO Latino lightweight title, Antonio Morano, who has 23 wins, 2 losses, and 0 draws, in a 10-round bout versus Jose Pedraza. Morano, who's a champion, almost missed weight yesterday. He's actually really tall for a lightweight. He's 6 feet tall, and he's going up against a dangerous Puerto Rican fighter. But I expect Morano to get the victory in this 10-round bout and retain his WBO Latino lightweight title. Next, 18-year-old Gabriel Flores, super featherweight, 7 wins, 0 losses, 0 draws, in a 6-round bout against Jorge Rojas, who has a record of 4-3-1. Obviously, this is a showcase fight for Gabriel, who just graduated high school, and he should get his 8th win today. Next, at super lightweight, Maxim Dadashev, who has 10 wins, 0 losses, and 0 draws, in a 10-round bout against dangerous Darly Perez for the vacant NABF and vacant USBA super lightweight titles. You know, Darly Perez is a very cagey, very dangerous veteran. He has 3 losses and has been knocked out twice. Maxim has 9 KOs in his 10 victories and will definitely be going after the KO in this fight. I expect him to get it in the later rounds and capture those vacant titles. At featherweight, the next big thing, Shakur Stevenson, 6 wins, 0 losses, and 0 draws in an 8-round bout against Elio Mesquita from Brazil, who has 16 wins, 1 loss, 0 draws, 14 wins by KO, and is 26 years old. I believe Shakur Stevenson's Olympic background will be too much for Mesquita, and even though this isn't supposed to be a showcase bout, it's going to look like one, and I expect Stevenson to get a wide unanimous decision victory in this fight. Possible co-main event at welterweight, Jose Benavidez Jr, 26 wins, 0 losses, 0 draws, in a 12-round bout against Frank Rojas, who has 22 wins, 0 losses, and 0 draws. Frank Rojas is from Venezuela and a bomber, and my money is on him. Not only is he a slugger, but I've seen some of his fights. He reminds me a little bit of Jorge Linares, where he can box you. And that's the worst thing for Jose Benavidez. If you remember correctly, he won a very highly controversial decision against Mauricio Herrera, in which many observers thought he lost. And I believe this fight will be one of those making breaks for Benavidez. If he doesn't win, he gets a loss, I think Top Rank will drop him. Finally, main event, welterweight, Jeff Horn puts his WBO World Welterweight title against the pound-for-pound, maybe 1 or 2 guy in boxing right now, Terence Bud Crawford. 12 rounds. Horn has 18 wins, 0 losses, 1 draw. Terence Crawford, a perfect record, 32 wins, 0 losses, 0 draws, 23 KOs. I expect his record tonight to be 33 wins, 24 KOs, 0 losses, and 0 draws, and capture the WBO welterweight title in round 5. Tonight from the MGM Grand ESPN Plus, Jeff Horn versus Terence Crawford.